Let's talk about Eminem and the conspiracy of Slim Shady being cloned. So, this was a big conspiracy for a long time. A lot of people believed that Eminem was cloned and a few other celebrities as well, like Avril Lavigne. That one was a pretty big conspiracy. But yeah, you know, there was a big talk of Eminem being cloned, and he's not the only celebrity. There were others. But the whole cloning of celebrities was a big topic back in the day in like 2011, 2012 and all that. And then um, you know, people just kept making more videos going forward, and then it kind of died down in like 2017 and 18. And now you know, I think people are still talking about it and making videos here and there, but not nearly at the rate that it was at, years ago. Now, I never really got into the whole cloning thing just because, I am into conspiracies and all that. You know, the reptilian conspiracy is one that I'm really into. Um, and, certain government conspiracies, 9/11. I do believe 9/11 was an inside job, but whatever, you can't prove it, but it is what it is. And, yeah, like, there's a lot of conspiracies out there. But the thing about the cloning conspiracy is like, if you know anything about how they can clone animals and stuff like that, like yeah, I think it's been done a couple times, and usually the clone of the animal like doesn't live long, and it like starts malfunctioning and starts developing health problems really early and shit like that. Like Dolly the lamb, if anybody's heard of Dolly the lamb. Dolly is a clone that developed arthritis and seemed to age a lot faster. And yeah, they attributed it to it being a clone. But then there were other clones that they said developed fine and don't have health issues. My issue is if they were doing this with celebrities, what would be the point? I mean, the original Eminem could make all interviews and do whatever is, needed, to be done or whatever. Same with Avril Lavigne and anybody else. I mean, let's just look at Eminem. The guy was born in October of 1972 on the 17th. And that makes him almost 52 years old. So, when he first came on the scene, he was like in his late 20s. So he's not going to look exactly the same as, he does 25 years later. Like like even in the photo you see here of him, like he's somewhere around the age of 26, 27. He's almost 52 now. So, he doesn't have to be a clone because he looks different. He's older. And everybody ages, some people not as gracefully as others, but you know, and same for Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne was like a teenager and shit in 2001. So, she's older now. So, these celebrities don't have to have been cloned because they look different. But it's possible that, some celebrities have been cloned, but it just doesn't make sense as to why. Why? So they can have a double, um, make appearances for them when they don't want to show up for an event or some shit or an interview. I mean, you know, sounds kind of goofy. Now, if you believe in the Illuminati and stuff like that, then you could say that the Illuminati cloned him and killed the original Eminem, for nefarious reasons. Because that's basically what, the original belief was, is that, these celebrities were killed and replaced, with a clone. Um, like there was the whole Gucci Mane going to prison thing. And, then when he came out, he lost weight and looked different. Um, and then it was revealed that Hobson was actually dressing up as him and shit with a fake Gucci Mane mask. Now, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if they made a fake Gucci Mane mask for Hobson to fucking lie and say that he was Gucci Mane when the real Gucci Mane was actually out and he just lost weight in prison. There was a whole lot of weird stuff going on with that. And for anybody who doesn't know, Hobson's a rapper. Like, he's one of those controversial underground like rappers, you know. Like, his lyrics are pretty good. But yeah, he's like one of those real lyrical underground rappers that got pretty famous, but not like on the level of an Eminem and, you know, all that. But yeah, like there's so much going on with these theories, you know what I'm saying? And I used to you know, think they were pretty funny more than anything else. Like, I never really bought into the whole cloning thing. Not saying that they can't clone a person. Obviously, if they can clone an animal, they can clone a person. But I think a person would be a little bit more difficult and complicated. I mean, manipulating the DNA of a human would be different than that of an animal. You know, even though we're all made of the same stuff, you know, left up to quantum physics, we're all made of atoms and, you know what I'm saying, quirks and shit like that. But, you know, humans are just a more complicated vessel, but maybe the Illuminati knows something that we don't. Maybe they have mastered the art of cloning celebrities and humans and whoever the hell they want, whatever the hell they want. Hey, maybe they've cloned dinosaurs, you know? There's a theory on that. I don't know. But here's some footage of Eminem in an interview at some old football game from years ago, and a lot of people said in the shorter clip that he had been cloned and that's why he was acting weird. I think the guy was just being goofy for whatever reason, but you can find a lot of YouTube channels from years ago who were showing the shorter video version of Eminem in this interview. I uploaded the longer version, which is about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And I don't know, you decide if Eminem's been cloned or not. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
To introduce Marshall Mathers. Some of you may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join the Saturday night crew with our music intro starting next Saturday night. But folks, I want to take you to the world premiere of one of his new videos called Berserk. Take a listen. It's headed for the top of the charts. Rick Rubin, who was helping produce that with you, Marshall, when you did that?
Yeah, sorry. Live TV. Live TV freaks me out a little bit.
No.
Yes, I'm sorry. What was the question?
That was Mr. Rubin, one of the all-time greats producer, huh? Yep. How long does it take you to shoot a video like that? How many takes and how many hours?
Sometimes it's usually like a 2-day process. Sometimes you could go to 3. It's a lot of takes. It's a lot of sitting around waiting, but it's cool. I mean, so if the video comes out, then I guess it's worth it. You know.
You want to take it a break?
Yeah, you know, you got to be in shape too. But stay right here with us. We're going to kick off second half, and I want to talk about how you're going to intro Saturday Night Football when we come back. We'll have the second half too of tonight's game after these messages. Starting next week at 8 Eastern on ABC, Marshall Mathers will open Saturday Night Football. Mathers, it's a pleasure to have you open the show.
It's a pleasure to be here, and it's an honor to be able to do that.
So you have the single albums coming out in November. What are you most excited about with this new album?
Nothing.
No?
Well, it'll be out November 5th. I'll probably be most excited to just be done with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's called the Marshall Mathers LP2, and it's kind of a revisit to the first Marshall Mathers LP, and that's pretty much all I could probably say about it. But
one final question before you leave. Some of my friends in Montana wanted me to ask you, will the Lions cover 4.5 tomorrow against Minnesota?
Will the Lions cover 4.5?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, man. I don't ever make a prediction on the Lions because I don't ever want to jinx it. But I'm such a diehard Lions fan, like to the core. So yes, they'll win.
That's all you'll say. Leave it at that.
Yeah. I'm
You'll be
hoping I
calling
didn't
for
just
it.
jinx it. But
Here's the kickoff, Marshall. Stick right here with us now. It's going to be the Wolverines' ball. They've got the lead out to the 25-yard line. So, Marshall, again, it was a pleasure having you with us here.
absolutely. And Brett, just like, you know, they have fantasy football or whatever, I got you on my fantasy announcer team. It would be you and, of course, the late, great Pat Summerall and John Madden and Al Michaels. If you guys would get together and just call a game, Kirk, you're great too. Much respect. But,
Appreciate it.
but
Not quite to that status yet. I get it.
right. But you being a legend, and you know, if you got with Al Michaels, man, and John Madden and just called one Lions game, the Super Bowl probably would be great.
We'd all
This year.
appreciate that, wouldn't we?
But man, that would be like a dream come true for me, man.
That's great, man.
You are a legend, my friend. Thank you.
You're the legend, my
Thank you.
friend. 13 Grammys, first rap song to win an Academy Award, an original score. You've sold 100 million records worldwide. You, my friend, are the legend.
No doubt about that.
I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Marshall, take care, my friend. We
Absolutely.
look forward to
Thank
seeing
you.
that
Thank
video
you.
next week.
Honor.
Okay?
Thank you.
In the darkness of the